energy, boosted है life. Iron से iconic enersal, energize. Iron से iconic enersal, energize. Iron से iconic, iron से iconic, iron से iconic, iron से iconic.
strikers ही है ना RMB strikers versus RP warriors friends. South Mumbai Premier League. This is going to be an interesting match. Two big scoring teams will be up against each other. It will be raised to start off the first over, and Piyush will be the one facing it. Two very dynamic, high scoring teams would be up against each other. We have Sarfaraz, the prolific run scorer, who got a century in the last match when he batted. Also, the team which has been known for making some good scores. They made 200 and they couldn't defend it. Just imagine. They bowled 54 wides in that match. Let's see. They have chosen to bowl first today. So they start off very well because bowling wasn't their forte last time when they bowled. They gave away a lot of extras. Also, they were plummeted for lots of runs. Remember last time when they were playing, they were 64 at the end of 10 overs and they managed to get 200 by courtesy some brilliant hitting by Sarfaraz. Now, all that good work was undone by some not so good bowling. What a shot! This would be one bounce. In fact, two bounces into the fence. Sarfaraz would just be a spectator. He was there, the wideish long on, but he couldn't do much. Nice way to get off the mark. But he did not go crazy on that. He did not put a lot of weight behind it. Just used the fielding restrictions and handsomely got his first boundary. What a way to start. Piyush gets his boundary. Yes, good line, good tight line by Rais. That's what they need today. They need to be disciplined. The discipline which they lacked cost them their previous match. Very rarely do we see teams scoring 200 and losing very badly after that. They actually won that match with overs to spare the opposition. So they need to bowl well today. This is nicely done. The ball's racing towards that mid-wicket region. Fabulously done for another boundary. In fact, the ball has just stopped there. Not a lot of weight behind it. They are run well then. And Sarfaraz is also made to run. So if his body is not warmed up, he would be warmed up now. The temperatures are on a rise again last 2-3 days. That's both the batsmen off the mark now. The score at the end of the first over is 8 without loss. Hiral would take strike. Sarfaraz here. There is Nawid Sharif here. Also Sachin Jadhav. He is one of the stars of this play. A super cop who bats well, who bowls well, and he is a brilliant hitter when it comes to batting. And also the pace on his ball. He will not try to take the ball away or try to jack it back in. Just bowl pure pace. That kind of bowler. Also we have Jishan Ali Wakil. Jishan's here. And Nawid Sharif is here. So all good mates. Rais also is here. RMB strikers. These are very closely knit friends. Jishan, of course, is an entrepreneur related to sports industry, director of a very big company, Sportino Events. Oh, that's beautifully done. There's protection. Sachin Jadhav. That's going to be interesting now. Sachin Jadhav. Piyush comes on strike now. Piyush is on 7. This is going to be interesting. A very, very prolific batsman. A batsman with strong technique and aggressive mindset. Batsman who has temperament, talent, technique. And he would be up against a man who will bowl with a lot of zeal and enthusiasm. That's Sachin. This is going to be interesting viewing now. Lots of people would be tuned in now because Naveed, Jishan, these guys are very famous in the western suburbs. In both the circuits. Oh, that's Jishan, I think. Oh, some good work by him. He is just such a good fresh breath of air. This guy almost got the first wicket. Yeah, that bearded guy, Jishan Ali. So good quality staff now. Today you can see the difference. They look sharper today. That's straight to the fielder. Oh, Rais almost fumbled it. This is going to be a good contest. The batsman is smart enough, prudent enough. He's not going to take chances against Sachin. He'll wait for the bat ball. Even Sachin will dish up one. He can bowl that full toss even. At times he can go for that very quick delivery, but he can lose a line. So you need to wait for it. See, one ball may drip down the leg side. There is where you need to capitalize against Sachin. That is some good pace, good fielding. The last ball. That's straight to the fielder. What a fantastic over. Just a couple of runs, two singles. Best part of their bowling has been today. No extras. So even Kunal is here. Hanif is here. KT, Kunal, Zbhai, Naved, all these four Bandra boys. In fact, they are very close to each other. They are playing here. They play a lot of other cricket also. A turf cricket, which these guys promote a lot. And in fact, they are the ones I would say the biggest contributors to that turf cricket because they spend a lot in it. One of the tournaments almost was a 50 lakh tournament. Imagine spending 50 lakh in a tournament of turf. These guys do it. Junaid Sharif, Nawed Sharif, Jishan Siddiqui. These are the big patrons of the game. Straight down the ground to Sarfaraz. And these guys, they love the cricket here as well. So KT is here. He was prolific last year. He hit around 8 to 9 sixes coming at number 8. He got almost his century, 88 or 89 which he got. That was so good to watch. Reis, meanwhile, he is their consistent player. Nicely done. Piyush has got a boundary and he has got a couple of runs. Has Cyril. It's almost at a point where somebody is going to go big. Either the bowler is going to get a wicket or the batters are going to get a couple of boundaries. That stage it has come to now. Almost was a wicket. Those like some early rounds in the boxing match, the bowlers, in fact the boxers, they understand what the moves are, then they go for their few moves. This is what exactly it has stopped to now. Like 2 overs, 10 runs, not so bad, not so good. Bowling team is happy, batting team also would be happy, but they would like to take move up or take it ahead because they are a very prolific team when it comes to scoring. Oh, nicely bowled, slower ones. Rai is doing the job for his team. Not easy to keep this man quiet, but he has done relatively good job. There's also Kaushal in this team who is fantastic, but they are a fantastic set of players. RP Lions, in fact, the favorites to win this one. RMB strikers have to play very well to win this one. Pure sensational players they have. RP Lions in the team. Nicely done. Not the way to stop it. Not the way to stop it. That was a chance for him to go full down and stop it. What a good shot that was. Perhaps the fielder could have done little better. That was so close to being a wicket. Uh, Twice it was played and missed, and almost he got his man. 16 runs at the end of over number 3. Oh, Sachin! That is what I was saying. He will give you that width at times. His length would be fine. Only thing he can go awry is in the line. That's the time you should be capitalizing. That's the shot we should be playing in that limited over, let alone any kind of cricket. You get width in 2020 or maybe 10 over or whatever, 50 over. You have to go for it. Sachin is their main striker. Actually, if he gets a couple of wickets, then they would be in business. Oh, that is beautifully turned away. What a shot that is. Pure timing in it. Effortless hitting. Will it go all the way? No, it doesn't. The pitch has been shifted. The other pitch has been used. Still, they are not able to get through it. This is also a good wicket. The wicket in the middle is the beauty. The other one actually, the first one aids the batters quite a lot. This is a new pitch which you are using, and it's also in a good shape. Balls going through nicely, and also good even bounce. That's nicely done again. The batsmen, both of them in fact, they're not going for those big heavy shots. It's trying to time it. That's what is more important. They are not playing any shot of anger, just trying to play some proper cricketing shots. Yeah, the third man would do the job. Just a single. Oh, that's an opportunity, but that would be just 2 bounces into the fence. In fact, it will trickle down for another boundary. Not a well-timed shot, not a shot which you would like your kids to play, but that's an effective one. This was an old-fashioned heave and was almost a wicket. Now, pace on the ball will help you to play those shots. Sachin, you might just see him bowling it little quicker. He doesn't like people hitting him down the ground. It would be a very quick delivery. That's what oh, this is beautifully done. Using the pace of the bowler to his advantage. That was a quick delivery, a proper one, which was nicely dealt with. Not a lot of power, not a lot of anger, not a lot of strength, not a lot of effort. Pure timing and technique gives him 4 valuable runs. This is how you maximize a very good bowler and get maximum out of it. So he gets 10 in this 30. In fact, he got 14 in this over.
Boosted energy, boosted life. INC iconic enersal, energize. INC iconic enersal, energize. INC iconic, INC iconic, INC iconic, INC iconic.
So first over it was 8 runs. The second over was a good one, when which only couple of runs were given away. Oh, Jishan is in on show now. Left armour. This guy rarely gets time to play cricket, but he's the one who actually goes around arranging or organizing events. He is the one who will be in action soon. It's a loss of follower in his place. He's a big name in turf cricket, a different kind of cricket where they play in a turf or a net, and underarm cricket. That's a very different type, more not like this which we are playing a traditional way, but some people like it, most of them follow it, and he's the one who organizes tournaments. So let's see the man who arranges events, what does he have with him. He's getting his field absolutely right. He's getting his field right. He's got cow corner. In fact, he has got mid wicket. He hasn't got mid wicket towards the right or left, exactly square to the stumps. So he's got third man in, he's got fine leg in, both the men at 45 in. So let's see what Jishan has to offer. See, we have first 4 overs of power play, then we have 2 overs of pass surge, which you can take in over number 11 to 20. So that has been very interesting. Oh, Jishan starts off well with a very nice clean action, and he's got his field right. He has got those angles right. Oh, that's beautifully done. Oh, he's bowling well, Jishan, and he's enjoying his stint over here. He's an event manager with a very cool head, very level-headed guy. But let's see, his calm coolness over there is it the same over here on this ground? Very very affectionate fellow. Let's see what he does. Oh, he bowls it well. That was on the legs. This is not bad a start, considering the fact he is not the one who gets a lot of time to play his regular cricket. He has done well, but bowling against 2 very good batters and looking very confident, getting his fields right. Remember, most of these guys, they are highly successful in every field. In fact, both the teams. That's an opportunity. Will that be the first wicket? Oh, KT, I think it is. KT drops it. He is a prolific fielder. In fact, he's a very good fielder. Very safe hands. He drops one, and that of his best mate. Jishan, he won't crib. He won't complain. He's not the one who will blame others for their follies. Instead, he'll bowl the next ball. Yeah, Naveed, that's another mate of his who fumbles. He's given away 6 runs, but he has created a chance where they could have got a very good batsman out. That's a very good way to enter. The quicker one. So now it, in fact, Jishan bowls well. Confident standpoint. 5 overs and 36. The run rate of 7.2 runs per over. Oh, yes, got him. Is it KT? Karan Tandon gets the first wicket. If Jishan can't, Karan can. Remember, this is the very ground where he played his cricket last year for the first time after so many years. And he said he had a feeling and he feel playing in a stadium, and he wanted to play after that leather cricket. This is where you can fall into your love again, like the same thing which he had left playing 10, 12 years back. KT is back and he has got the wicket of the opening batter. But these guys are dangerous. RP Lions might even get a score around 175, 180 because they have some prolific batsmen in their team. This is going to be a very, very interesting match. Only problem for them today, RMB, is their bowling. They have some very good batters in their lineup. Naveed can bat well. Sarfaraz is their prolific batsman. Sachin is a dasher who can get this quick 50, 60 runs. So some 2, 3 very good batsmen. Only worry is their bowling. Let's see. And these guys play with a lot of fun. They are not the ones who will be bothered about packing their sides with all big players or batters or bowlers. They will give opportunity to their each mate so that they enjoy. It's not about only winning. It's like playing together and fighting with the set of players which you have. That's beautifully bowled. Karan getting his line right. But he's the same guy who can give you a hat trick and also bowl at times 10, 11 whites also in an over. Because he actually gets a lot of wickets at times and also actually can also give you overs when he can bowl a lot of whites. That kind of bowler is Karan. Very, very enigmatic character. Meanwhile, he's enjoying. He's looking like an international player. And he expects people to dive around and stop those. He is himself a very, very good fielder. He dropped that chance, and that is very unlike him. You can see him taking some brilliant catches. You can see him driving around and stopping those boundaries. Perhaps one of the very few cricketers. He played 40 plus tournament last year, and he was brilliant in that. He's very, very athletic and safe. Fielding and big hitting, he is a champion player. Bowling is not his forte, but he's bowling so well today. And best part is he hasn't conceded a wide. Generally gives away a lot of wides, loses his direction. He is good today. Karan Tandon. That's good bowling. Karan is bowling fabulously. Oh, that's beautifully bowled. Karan bowls a fantastic Yorker. What a ball that is. Dismissed a very good batsman. These Bandra boys are creating some magic and having a wonderful, terrific Tuesday over here. This Tuesday is terrific because of this guy, Karan Terrific Tandon. Wonderfully bowled. Karan is yet to finish his over. He has already got a couple. That's down the leg side. That is well kept by the wicketkeeper. He saved those four wides. 2 wides. That's an opportunity, but that is way over that fielders who are there in that circle on that side. A couple of runs, but a fantastic over comes to an end. He gave away 6 runs, but more importantly, he got a couple of wickets. A brilliant over by Karan Tandon. The Bandra boy does the trick for Navid's team. That's nicely bowled. That is beautifully played. But Z has got his length right. He is not trying to do something special. He's bowling like orthodox left arm spinner. More into that kind of mode where you have a bowler firing in, just like in that Akshar Patel kind of mode. Trying to keep the batters quiet, not trying to turn a lot or trying to get wickets. Just trying to keep things quiet. And giving flight in between. Will that be a couple of runs? Oh, good work by the fielder over there. Look at him racing. Good work. Navid helping Zishan out with that awkward ball. And these guys haven't played a lot of leather cricket because a couple of them have never got an opportunity. Navid makes it a point that everybody should practice and come and play and enjoy this wonderful game. That's his bit. He wants more people to come and play into his team who haven't been able to do that in their younger ages. Oh, that's good work by Navid. Stopped a couple of runs for his team. That was a quicker one bowled by Jishan. He's bowling very well. He hasn't conceded extra. He hasn't given away wides or no balls. So that's very good considering the fact he plays for very little. And he's played after a long time, after almost a year. Oh, that's bowled very well. And he won't appeal because he is not the one who will appeal unnecessarily. He understands the ball's pitched outside, hit outside, so he won't waste energy. A very, very humble guy and with a very cool head. That is beautifully bowled, equally well played. What a good shot that is. Slower it was, but he handled it really well. But this team is a very, very good batting unit and expect them to go very hard. A very good over by Jishan in which he just gave away 4 runs. His figures read very well because he may have given a couple of buys, so it would be 2 overs, 8, 9 or 10 maybe, not more than that. All are closely watching. I hope even Naved's brother Zunaid Bhai is also watching it. He absolutely loves underarm cricket and also tennis ball cricket. Not much interested in leather cricket. Karan Tandon comes in. He's got a couple. Almost got another. So Piyush, who started off really well in the first over, has slightly gone down. His strike rate is in his 80s now. 25 balls, 20 runs. Oh, that's beautifully played. What a good shot that is. That wasn't a bad ball, but that's really well played. And this guys can hurt you because there was one drop chance of Piyush, and Piyush will definitely hurt them. I strongly feel this guy will score a lot of runs. What a good shot that was. Karan bowls it well now. Doesn't give that room which the batsman capitalized on. But such a good shot. Even if he was cramped, got the bat down so beautifully and got it for a run. Nicely played. Piyush looks a class apart. Very special player, using the pace of the bowler, using that fine touch. Ankit, that's a wide ball, maybe. Yes, it is. RP Warrior Lions versus RMB Strikers. RP Warrior Lions are batting first. RMB Strikers won the toss and decided to field first. And their decision is proving worthy because they bowled well today. It's the same set of team which in the earlier competition bowled a lot of wides. That's slashed and the ball is swirling. Good work by the fielder. Somehow manages to stop that one. Just a single. Oh, that's beautifully done again. Good work. What a good shot that is. Fantastic. Lot of touch into this. So that's the reason I said Piyush can be very, very dangerous. He has been given a chance and he is maximizing it. That was such a nice ball, but such deft touch. All class and panache. 57 runs at the end of over number 8. So 8 overs and 57. They have got the scoring back right on track. They were kept quiet for some time. The Kasif comes in. He is also a good bowler. That's nicely played. Straight to the fielder. Kashif's overs are going to be crucial because he can control those middle overs. Ankit and Piyush have to find ways to get. Piyush has been good. He needs some support. They have some strong hitters down the line. Kashif bowls it well. Oh, that's beautifully played. The idea was right. Anything towards right or left would have got him 4 runs. This pitch is moved towards the right. So the boundary on the leg side from this side is slightly bigger, maybe a few meters than the other side, maybe 65 or so. And the other side 58, 59. Because it's a big square which we have in between. We have lots of good pitches. That's on the other extreme. But that also is accounted. So all those little things, slightly big the margin becomes, a few meters maybe, 3, 4, 5 meters. That makes a difference at times. So leg side boundary on this side is bigger, slightly bigger, not much. It's a perfect circumference where you can play some quality shots all around the ground. It's an even boundary. Oh, that's beautifully bowled. And he has got him. Yes, he has. Brilliant work by the wicket keeper. He has done a good job. The wicket keeper does a fantastic job. And he had very little time because the foot was lifted just for some time. And he did the job. Just made 4 runs. Ankit, he gets out. He's a good batsman. Today wasn't his day. That's beautifully bowled. He is their monster player, Santosh. He has come in and he is the one who can score some big runs. Couple of runs, you're going to see some entertainment because Santosh, he is known for hitting long sixes. That's nicely done. The ball's racing towards the player into that sweeper cover. Just a single. That's nicely bowled. That's a full toss. Not taken. He'll take some time, but when he comes into his own, he's going to be very dangerous. Santosh Pala. He is a smasher. That's up and over. That's a wonderful shot. Two bounces into the fence. Brilliantly done. Into the covers. That's not an easy shot. Against a moving ball, he did it so effortlessly. These two are going to be deadly dangerous now. Piyush and Santosh both can hit. One is a master of precision with deft touches. Other one is a monstrous hitter. So a surgeon on one side, a butcher on other. Santosh can hit you for those long sixes. Piyush can get you those delicate touches and authentic cricket shots. Oh, that's nicely done again. All beautiful swings. That's nicely done. This would be traveling. This will take a lot of stopping. What a good shot all along. That's what I said. There's a player who can play with precision. That is Piyush. And there is a monster on the other side. Because it was just a few meters on the right of the player over there in that extra cover. He had no chance. Such is the power of this man. Kashif meanwhile continues. Oh, that's very well done. Oh, that's a big wicket. That's a huge wicket. Piyush getting out. It's a wide and a wicket. But they would be elated with this one because Piyush is a pretty difficult batsman. How often have we seen a wicket after a short break? A drinks break almost brings a wicket. That is actually your extra bowler that drinks break. That break in momentum, break in concentration can just be so interesting. But that's beautifully done using the soft hands. One player they would be looking out for is Santosh. Santosh Palo. So Sarfraz is here without his big locks. He's cut his hair, but his batting form is still there. I saw some brilliant hitting by him last year. It depends on this man. If he stays Santosh is same. It's what Sarfaraz is for RMB. And Sarfaraz, meanwhile, he starts off slowly. He gets big, but this guy is generally the one who hits very big shots. So Kashif and his team would be aware of it. They would like to get this man out. Oh, that's nicely done again. Wicketkeeper has been brilliant today. Has taken a couple of stumpings. Very rarely do we see wicketkeepers with such quick reflexes. Take my word, if Santosh stays there for next 4-5 overs, this score is going to score a record, which is 70 for after 10 overs can easily become 170. Uh, Santosh is two good fielders. Sarfaraj there, and also there is Karan. Karan is a prolific fielder, probably one of the best ones. But that's down the leg side. That's clearly down the leg side. But lots of excitement. They understand this player's wicket. Kashif trying his heart out to get this man out. The only way to stop him is to get him out. How dearly we would like him to play for next 3-4 overs. Santosh. Beautifully bowled again. Good change of pace, line, and also the previous one was towards the legs. This one was on the middle and off maybe. So change of pace, change of line, also the change of pace even. This one was slightly slower. Jimesh is the new man in, more orthodox kind of batsman. Couple of balls remaining, has been a very good over this one. Has kept Santosh quiet. The new man. This is nicely bowled again. What a shot this is. But this would be up and over. Nicely done. He looked very nonchalant and never expected him to go big on the, like, he's very early in his innings and hits a sixer. And that too against a bowler who has beaten the other batsman twice in the same over. Generally in international cricket also we do not see people going for big shots in the last 1 or 2 balls which are remaining. They try and see the over off. But here in amateur cricket, any ball which is on offer has to be dispatched. Oh, that's a quicker. That's a first mistake by the wicketkeeper. Went through his legs. He has been so very good today. That would be 3 wides. In fact, 2 byes. 81, 11 overs. 11. So 11 runs in this over. The over was so good up until the last couple of balls, where he was hit for a sixer and those 2 byes. Still, Kasif's figure looked good. Who's going to take the bull by its horn? They would need the best bowler to come in now. They need someone who can pick a few wickets. Is Navid going to bat himself? No. He has thrown the bat to Zishan. He has put his mate into some spot of bother now. Because Zishan, take my word, is not a regular. Very rarely does he get a chance to play. He's a director of a big sporting company like Sportino, which handles actually not the leather tournaments, but almost everything which is played other than leather cricket. Turf cricket, overarm cricket, national level tennis ball cricket. People, you may feel that's not a big tournament. There are lots of followers of that cricket, and Jishan does a fine job of arranging that. He almost did a 50 lakh tournament last month of just turf cricket. So Jishan, the director of Sportino, has to be very, very sporting over here to bowl against one of the most monstrous players when it comes to batting and big hitting, Santosh. And Jimish is just shown what he can do. So this is going to be really interesting. That's nicely bowled, keeping him quiet. That's a very good way of actually keeping the scoreboard moving. Santosh understands this is the time where you need to consolidate, not to take too much of risk. Lot many overs in bank. Better to milk the bowling, wait for the bat ball. Oh, almost. Why don't they have a slip over there when he's bowling so well? Jishan would have loved to have it over there. Yeah, 4 wickets down. Brilliant by Jishan. Against a very prolific batsman. He is bowling well. Oh, he almost picked him. This is so unfortunate. 2 catches have been dropped off by 2 very good fielders. Naved is very good mate. He is a safe fielder. And KT dropped 1. So both his mates have dropped chances of 2 big batsmen. Naved Bhai and KT. Naved Sharif and Karan Tandon. His 2 culprits. Almost had him. That was a ball of anger. Bowled with a lot of... He can't do anything to his mate. He cannot say anything to him. But he can put all that anger on that ball. This is going to be costly. Now that wasn't that an easy chance. Considering the standards which are playing. Most of these guys, I'm telling you, they are not the regulars. Naved is a very handy fielder. Rarely drops those. But that wasn't that easy. Karan also dropped 1. So 2 catches being dropped of Jishan. And this man can hit you for big sixes. That's nicely done. Turned. He's bowling it quicker. Zishan meanwhile has bowled a splendid spell. He has not given more than 14-15 runs in 3 overs, which is great going, considering the fact that he is not the regular. And best part about his bowling is he hasn't conceded a wide. Remember the same side which played another tournament and another match, gave away 54 wides and couldn't defend 200 runs. Sarfaraz hit, I think he hit a century on that, and they were like defeated very easily with lots of overs to spare. 16th, 17th over, I think they got their runs. Today, the bowling has been brilliant. They haven't given away that many wides. In fact, very few, I think in single digits. That is a great thing to happen for a team. 8 overs still to go. Run rate is 7, which is good. This can go both ways. This match can go both ways. Sachin's this over will make or break for them. Santosh has taken a few balls. He has not gone for his big shots. As said, he has got one boundary into the covers, and that was just like I would say extension of front foot defense, which he got a boundary all along the carpet. Yet to see his big shots, and he hammered bowlers the last time around when he was here. Let's see. Half of that he plays today. The score is going to reach 170. Oh, that's what I was talking about. It's his fire against fire. The fastest bowler of the team against the most prolific batsman of the opposition. And both these two are very competitive guys. He would take other bowlers easily, but he would take on the best bowler. Just like Sachin was. Sachin Tendulkar used to hit the best bowler of the opposition. Santosh would do the same. That's what I was talking about. What a shot. What a shot of it. Oh, KT, he's brilliant. But the ball zipped away so quickly. That's what I said. He will be jumping and diving around. He is probably the best athletic or agile fielder of the tournament. And he took some wonderful catches the last time he was there on show. That's what I was talking about, this guy. He just smashes them. He does not time them. He does not place them. He does not connect them. He just breaks them. He just smashes them. He just spanks them. Any adjective related to just some big hard hitting, he does everything of that. That's what he showed, what he's capable. That's why those couple of chances, in fact the catch which was dropped, can be dangerous. Sachin Jadwar against Santosh. Oh, beautifully bowled Yorker. What a good ball that is. Fantastic comeback. That's what I said. This over is going to be a spectacle to watch. Remember, these guys are not the regular. These are no more in their teens. But with the passion with which these guys play, it's second to none. Santosh is as good as a player as you can get around in the circuit. This kind of leagues they play in and out almost twice or thrice in a week all around Mumbai. This is the place where it is the most glamorous and most happening place to play your cricket. Almost a stadium-like feeling. Oh, smashed it! Absolutely smashed it. No chance for anyone. Two brilliant shots. In fact, two hammer sledges, I would say. Two strong shots. One in mid wicket, other one down the ground. Sachin might ball the quickest. A slower delivery. Smart bowling. Change of pace. These two are perhaps the most hard-hitting batsmen. Sachin, he is the one who hits the ball very hard, and he has been given the taste of his own medicine because he is the one who hits all the bowlers around on this ground. Two wonderful sixes, boundaries of his bowling. Meanwhile, Jimish, he is the other player. He will not play with all strong shots, but he will show you that technique and pure timing. That's what I was talking. Pure block of the middle of the bat. Two very good batsmen, two different kinds of batsmen, but both effective. So these guys have been playing all around many venues in Mumbai. In fact, I just asked Sarfaraz about his schedule. He said they played on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. They are playing again on Saturday and Monday, Sunday again. So his family won't be seeing him much in his evening time. Oh, that is fabulously played with one offer, and he has embraced it with both hands. But Zishan, kudos to him. He has kept them quiet for a lot of time. In fact, he almost got Santosh. Now this is the time where he's going to punish you. That's what I told when Naved missed out on that chance. Santosh is not going to spare you. What a good shot that is. Width on offer. That's why his balls are going to just rocket off. It's not the balls which are going to trickle down for a boundary or so. Within few seconds, in fact, within a second the ball reaches, or within a flash the ball reaches the boundary. Very little time. This is super stuff. Oh, that is beautifully bowled by Jishan. Not easy to keep this man quiet. Not many have been able to bowl dot balls at him in almost all the season, because he just has plundered runs over here. Just comes like a raider who just loots everything over here. Oh, that's brilliant bowling. He's not trying to give any flight now. No turn, nothing. Just ball it flat against the batsman who is trying to go for every ball now. Jishan has done a fabulous job. He would be very proud to show his teammates that he's just not a player who can play with tennis ball. He's a proper leather ball cricketer. Oh, flighted. Beautifully bowled. The Sarfaraz, who gets a ball after a long time. The score's 99 now. A couple of balls remain. 6 runs in this over so far, in spite of conceding a boundary. He has bowled well, this guy. He bowls a quicker one again. Beautifully driven into the covers. They get 100. Jishan would be happy that he has not to bowl to Santosh anymore. But Jimish, he is that surgeon who will cut you without even you knowing it. Santosh will hit you hard, but this guy can do it with precision. Oh, instead he blocks one. He understands they have got a boundary. A fantastic spell of bowling comes to end by Jishan. His 4 figures read 100 runs, but his 4 overs read. Jishan 4 overs, 19 runs. Fantastic spell of bowling. Economy of just 4.75, which is brilliant against this kind of batsman. He came in when the opening batters were there, who were very good, and he came in late where he had to face Piyush and the other batsman Santosh.
Boosted energy, boosted life. INC iconic enersal, energize. INC iconic enersal, energize. INC iconic, INC iconic, INC iconic, INC iconic.
One into that mid-wicket area, and this is beautifully picked up. What a good shot that is. But they should be having a cow corner over there for him. They should have. You can't be protecting all the sides against this guy. They should have some protection, because he is going to be very dangerous. So there is still no cow corner. Yeah, they've got it. Yes, that's good field placement now. They have kept that. If he has to hit, he has to go cross batted, which he will not go. He'll go downtown, even if they have as many fielders they have over there. That's what I was talking. Good bowling this is. Bowling to his field. Only way they can stop this scoring from going over 160 is to get Santosh out. Meanwhile, the score is 100. If they get 10 runs per over, they are going to get close to 160. But that's definitely going to happen if this guy stays. And 170, if they restrict them below 160, they would be happy, the RMB strikers. Jimish. Oh, that's a very good shot. But is that long enough? KT is a very good fielder. He cannot because it just goes over. That was very high and not that far, but far enough to get him a sixer. And is it two sixes? Both effortless shots. Santosh is hitting them hard, but this guy is playing some genuine shots. This wasn't that a great shot when it comes to connection, but it was just sufficient to put over. But KT would be in action very soon because he might get another opportunity. He's a terrific fielder. This is smart, prudent batting. See, they've got a boundary, in fact, a sixer in this over. So instead of trying to be too hard on the bowler or taking chances, he just gives it to his mate. So this is good batting in partnership. It's not always about what you are, it's always about the team. So they've got a sixer in this over. They'll try and milk the other balls and maximize and consolidate his over instead of losing any more wickets. This is smart. Every time you have seen he's placed like a proper innings, this guy Jimish. He has taken the last ball very seriously. Does not want to give it away if they have a good over. The score at the end of over number 50, 114, 14 runs in this over. Courtesy some brilliant hitting, a boundary and a sixer. He comes in. He has got those couple of wickets in this very first over which he bowled. The batter boys looking very good today. Naveed has got these two guys to come and play here, and then they have done a fabulous job. 114. So you just add 60 runs to it. That can be a total. 5 overs 60. That is possible with these two guys here. And Jimish is looked like a surgeon, playing his shots with precision. The batsman on the other end has been like a butcher, just smashing people around. So pure power on one side, precision on other. Power and precision, this becomes a very deadly equation and combination. These two guys are just so good to watch. Oh, KT looks like a proper bowler of some league or some IPL team. That kind of nice, smooth run up, beautiful action, and hard to believe that he did not play cricket for 11, 12 years. Last year he played here and fell into love of this game again of the leather cricket, and is doing well. That's beautifully bowled. What a good shot that is. Good work by Navid, stopping it from going over. This is beautifully done. What a good shot that is. Into that mid wicket region. Wonderfully played. He just smashes them. This one was pure timing, but this wasn't much power. This was a proper flick. What a good shot that was. But that's down the leg side. That has to be a wide. Yes, it is. This is some challenge. This is some super stuff on display. Santosh versus KT. Two fiery cricketers against each other. He would not be happy as he was dispatched with disdain in the mid wicket region. He'll bowl it faster. He'll bowl those short. Oh, this is beautifully bowled. That's an opportunity. That was a heavy ball. The ball swirls, moves around. Good work by the fielder over there. Is that Jishan? No, it's someone else maybe. Jishan's in that cow corner region, I suppose. Good work by the fielder. Oh, beautiful ball. What a good ball. And that's what you can get. He is a player who will give you some loose balls. Today he hasn't given many. All the shots were against some good bowling. What a good shot, that flick shot on the pads it was. He was crammed. And what beautifully picked shot into that cow corner region. Santosh, he's a treat to watch. It's not only power, he has a strong technique and talent with him and fantastic hand-eye coordination. Slower ball, beautifully bowled. Good change of pace. 121 at the end of over number 16. Great over. In spite of conceding a boundary, he has given away just 7 runs. 16 overs, 121. This is going to be a crucial over. This is where RMV can lose or win. This is a final bait actually. If Sachin gets a wicket of Santosh, the scoring would be below 175. And if he manages to get 10-12 runs in this over, or just does not lose his wicket, the scoring is going to skyrocket because this man can be dangerous. And he's just playing in his second gear, take my word, because I've seen him hitting some wonderful boundaries and sixes on this ground, and he does it with a lot of ease. Santosh Palo versus Sachin Jadwar. Two Marathi boys against each other. Two fiery cricketers, two top brand batsmen and bowler. Oh, that is opportunity. That's what I was talking about. You'll get a lot of chances also being created. Also, we'll see some boundaries. That wasn't that well timed, but good change of mind and just wanted to clear that field over there. That's a fortuitous boundary, not one of his better shots, but he'll be happy with that. 5 runs, in fact, 125 runs, 4 runs. Oh, that's down the leg side. Well left by him. He wanted to cramp him. He thought the batsman would be like giving him room. He wanted to follow him. Instead, he just came in the line. He was shadow practicing that shot, that flick up shot. Just some right ideas too. He's a proper cricketer, proper batter. This guy, Santosh. Almost like a top player of any team. Can fit in and hit almost many bowlers around Mumbai. That's what I was talking about. That's an opportunity. Wow, perilously close. 3-4 people. How could no one reach there? He survives that scare of this over twice. He has been not grabbed. Oh, that is beautifully played. What a good shot. Bisected the two fielders with precision. That's what I said. We have a hammer at one end and we have a needle at another. A needle which just threads through that. It said, एक तलवार एक तरफ सुई है. जो काम सुई से उसके लिए तलवार की क्या जरूरत? That's what they say in Hindi. This guy on the one end, we have a sword. The other end, there is a fine needle which is weaving beautiful things. That's Jimish. Just delicate touch, bisecting the two fielders and getting a boundary. Oh, that's a wonderful shot. What a good shot. Class, panache, elegance, nonchalantness, and all grace into that one. What a shot that was. That's what I said. All grace, class on one side and all power on the other side. Precision and power, deadly combo. That's what I was talking. This can be an over which can make or break. They lost a couple of chances to get his wicket. The danger is coming from the other end. This is good work by the fielder. Jishan does a fabulous job. The ball was travelling. This is important. Jimish has looked brilliant. Where all the scare was from other end, Jimish has done scoring nonchalantly without anybody noticing what he's doing. Power on one side, precision on another. Oh, this is hammered. What a shot! This is racing towards that boundary. No, Karan is super quick. But that's a fabulous shot. That was just hammered disdainfully. What a shot that is. The score at the end of this over is 142. 21 runs were scored against a bowler who created a couple of chances. But some brilliant hitting by these two men. That's what I said. If you don't take them out, they would be unstoppable. We were talking 175. We'll talk 190 now. Runs. Only way to stop them is to get them out. Oh, this is super stuff. This will travel. This will go for 4 runs. 153 now. He goes on to 47. Does Santosh. This will be interesting viewing because Karan Tandon is a dasher. We have Sachin in the team. We have Sarfaraz. We have Naved. So some good batsmen. Rais also can bat. There are some other batsmen also. So it's going to be a good contest. We just picked it and picked it with disdain. What a good shot again, this one. You're just watching the highlights late in the night. Coming back from work. That's his 51 runs of just 33 balls. Brilliant batting. 32 balls in fact. They just got his 2 balls extra, 31 balls, 53 runs. 51 runs, in fact. This is brilliant stuff by this man. He's just batting in his second, third gear now. You might just see his monster. Oh, what a good shot. Again, shot after shot. This guy is just piling on the agony. He tried well, but wasn't able to stop that. This is going to be a monstrous over. 21 was a very big over. I think this over is going to surpass that. That's what I was talking. We are talking 190 now. The score was 100 at the end of over number 14, and we were talking about 60-75 runs minimum. And 6 overs, I think they might get another 100 also to it. I don't know. The way this guy is going, 185 is a possibility, 190 is also a possibility, 200 also is on the cards. What a beautiful shot. What a shot. This is exhibition stuff. Boundary after boundary after boundary. 165, 23 runs in this over. Can you believe it? The score at the end of 14 overs was 100, and in 4 overs they have got 65 runs. That is 165. That means they have scored almost 16.25 runs per over in the last 4 overs. This is super stuff. That's the reason I said you have to take your chances against Santosh. Santosh is just piling on the agony. Two overs remaining, 12 balls remaining. Nicely done, the slower delivery. This is smart bowling. Race coming in to bowl his last over. Couple of overs remaining, 166. We are talking 190. Even 200 is a possibility with these two guys going. Remember, 100 in 14 overs. Oh, this is super stuff. But good work. They got some protection. Wanted to be cheeky. 167 now. 10 balls remaining. 10 balls to get 33. It's possibility. It's a strong possibility. You might be laughing when I said 175, 190 is a probability. But I think even 200 is a possibility. In the next 10 balls, they might even score 30 runs. Or this ball, Rais can come back. Rais can take a few wickets even. If the next 2 overs, if they try and manage them below 20, they can win this one. But they can just take it away if they get 30-40 runs. 40 is a long number, big number, but 30 runs in the next 10 balls is a strong possibility. Can just see a big 6 coming now. Oh, almost got his man. Rise, this is brilliance from him. While others have been scattered all around, this man has kept his cool. He hasn't tried to bowl too quickly. Santosh hammered Sachin for 21. Then it was the other bowler who went for 23. Now, Kashif, after Kashif's over, it's come back to Rais, who has bowled well, 3 balls and just a couple of runs. Brilliant stuff by this man. A brilliant, super delivery. Slower delivery might just get him a wicket. Instead, it is a boundary. That was a good ball though. And that was nice. shot which he changed. Actually, the problem is they are trying to be wideish, long off and long on, trying to cover the area of extra cover and the mid wicket or maybe the cow corner. You can't be defending both areas. You need to be straighter. One of them has to be straighter. Both of them were wide, and a shot not that great was dispatched for a boundary. Still a good over. 7 runs so far. 6 runs so far in 4 balls. That's good bowling. That is good bowling. Good bowling. Karan, couple of runs. He's a great fielder over there. 8 runs in 5 balls. He's a super fielder. Jimish is on 43 now. He needs 7 more. That's what I said. Both these batsmen will get their half centuries. He might get a boundary or a sixer on the last ball. He goes for the big one. The ball slashes and it will race away for a couple of runs. That's opportunity. Oh, look at him. Is that out? Yes, it is. He gets out unfortunately on the score of 44. So 9 runs and a run out. Jimish, after playing a wonderful innings, if you are looking at some hard hitting by Santosh, this is as good as the innings of Santosh. Santosh may have hit some strong shots, but Jimish's shots were far better and pleasing to eye than Santosh's hard hitting. What a brilliant innings. Comes to an end. Fantastic batting by this man. Brilliant stuff. He got 44, but all of those 44 runs were all class and pure elegance and grace. Fantastic innings come to an end. Score moves on to 175. New bat. So Jitesh comes on strike, and the best thing would be he is kept off strike, Santosh. And most of the strike, if it is given to Santosh, RP Warriors would be happy. Warriors need at least 10-15 runs in this over. That is brilliant stuff. Good bowling. Now he needs to keep the strike to himself. Santosh has to play the next 4 balls. Score is 176. Most of them very close friends, all mostly Bandra boys playing together. A lot of people watching and following them. Perhaps they could have held on to their chances. This guy has looked brilliant. He was always going to be dangerous, Santosh. 176. But this is super. Great bowling this is. KT is managing to keep one of the most prolific batters of the whole tournament quiet. That is super stuff. just conceded 1 run, one by. So 1 run, just 1 run of his bowling. Oh, this is super. The shot was good, but the bowling was brilliant. Sarfaraz, good job by Jitesh. He won't be thinking of that third. He would just keep strike. Nevertheless, this is super stuff from KT. Batsman who hit almost every ball for a boundary or a sixer in that 18th over has been kept quiet in that 20th over. And that is not easy job to do against the run machine. He's just like that AK-47, this man. Oh, that is super stuff. Great bowling. Couple. Santosh has lost a bit of gas. Now he's tired. But he's played a fantastic innings. He smashes every ball. He uses a lot of energy every time he plays a shot. Bound to lose some calories. And he's just exasperating. He needs to get his hydration back. There is Energal, our official drink. Uh, just in case if he loses out on his electrolytes, we have something for him when he comes back into his. Oh, this is super. Oh, great work. Oh, brilliance from Rais. He has been brilliant today. Saved 3 runs for his team. That was a certain boundary. So they end on a high. That's a good total. 181. Just 6-7 runs in that over. 182 is the target. It's going to be a good chase. 80 runs in the last 6 overs. So 182 runs is what the target is. 9.1 runs per over. Imran to start off. Sarfaraz, he'll play a normal innings. He'll just go around, say, stays for 10 overs. It will be 60-70 runs on the scorecard. Still, he'll manage 100 runs in the last 10 overs. So Sarfaraz's wicket is going to be important. We saw some good batting. Santosh was brilliant. Jimmy was class. Let's see. These two guys can be Santosh and Jimmy for them. Sarfaraz can play a long innings, and Santosh can play a innings of a sort of, I would say, what Santosh did. Sachin and Sarfaraz. He'll play. He'll play very normally in the first few overs. In fact, 5-6 overs he'll take just singles, not worry about those boundaries. He won't worry about the strike rate. But once he gets into his groove, that's outside the off stump. And he can hit sixes for fun even. He's same like Santosh. Santosh can hit powerful flat sixes. This guy can hit long and high. Three dot balls. Imran doing a good job trying to keep Sarfaraz quiet. He's a very enterprising batsman, very prolific scorer. To get a first three dot balls against him, it's always good. Another dot delivery. Just that beautiful line outside the off stump. His feet aren't moving. That does not happen in the initial overs. Sarfaraz takes time, and once his feet start moving, once he gets a few drives in, he'll go for the big ones. That's in his half, and that would be no runs, 5 dot deliveries. The last ball might just disappear into mid-wicket cow corner region. Take my word, this ball is going to travel. Every chance that it will go for a sixer, or there would be a chance of a wicket. This might go in mid-wicket, or maybe lower long off long on. No, that's a beautiful over. That's chopped and chopped beautifully. Look at Sarfaraz, just few steps and he's through. A couple of runs in the last ball. Fantastic over comes to an end. 1 over 2 runs without loss. They need exactly 180 in the next 19. This is going to be interesting viewing now. This is going to be a good fun match on this Tuesday. This Tuesday will become a terrific one if these two guys stay there for 7-8 overs. Sachin, take my word, he will not take a backward step on from ball 1. I think they'll go for Jimmy. Jimmy generally bowls. So Sachin versus Naresh. Sachin Jadwar, the super cop, would be against a very good bowler, Naresh. Let's see how he might start with the boundary. He's not the one who takes time. That's beautifully bowled. Very little footwork from both the batsmen. They're just trying to play from their feet rooted. Bottom edge will give him a single and open his account. 3 runs. Both the batsmen not getting their foot movements right. That can happen. You may be the best of the batsmen whenever you start a new innings. If your feet aren't moving, you won't be getting those runs. And that can happen. And once you get into those grooves, once you middle few balls, you can be dangerous. Sarfaraz. That's what he'll do in the initial overs. He'll just go for the singles, doubles. And once after the 10th or 11th over, this man is a completely different one. You'll see his other version. Almost Sarfaraz 2.0 after 10 overs. He generally plays all those 20 overs, this guy. They have bowled well today. They have to chase this down. Reis was superb today. He bowled so well. So was Jishan. Oh, that's nicely bowled. Oh, look at Sarfaraz racing. Brilliant stuff from the tall opening batsman. I haven't seen him running that quickly. Today, he understands they haven't got boundaries. And that's good. In a way, it's good because that will get his circulation on. That will get into his groove. Those singles and quick doubles help to get that circulation going. And that might just be useful for his big shots. South Mumbai Premier League. That's outside off some. That's a wide. Good keeping there by the wicketkeeper. Took it very easily. So quicker bowler, not the normal spinner bowling. That's again beautifully played. Chopped for a single. Oh, that smashed. That would be 4 runs. Bit turnover. He makes full use out of it. Generally, he does not take too long to get away. Even in the same case was there. We got a couple of boundaries in the first over. Then was some quiet overs. 4 overs 30 they were. And even they are similar kind of batsmen. But here they have that best two batsmen opening the innings. There they had Santosh coming little lower down. Sachin's ideal position would be that, coming in at number 5-6. But they are putting in their dasher at the top. He has to play a proper innings here, not a small cameo of just few runs. They need to play a proper innings, both of these guys. Sarfaraz is known to play big innings. Sachin plays that 30-40 runs knocks. He needs to get a big one today. That's super stuff. 9 runs in this over, 11 runs without loss at the end of over number 2. Oh, that's a shot and a half, but straight to the fielder. He dug it out. Sarfaraz, very unlike Sarfaraz, he generally takes a lot of time. He takes his bats into the 4th and 5th gear only after 8, 9th over. He is trying to go big from the first over, but that's not the way he does. And he's not finding the boundaries as yet. That's very rare of him. That's kept low. Imran has bowled well against him. Very tall batsman against a batsman who's not that tall, I would say, but he is bowling really well against one of the most top 10 batsmen, I would say, of this league, Sarfaraz. Oh, he just flummoxed him completely. He is not reading him at all. It's not that he's turning it both ways or something, but he's changing his pace, changing the line this time. It went on with the arm. Take my word, this ball is going to do something. Sixer or a wicket on this ball. He went for it. And that will travel for a boundary. No one's going to stop this one. This will go all the way. Yes, it does. That was a shot of anger from Sarfaraz. Good work by the bowler. He bowled really well. Did not allow him to come to the pitch of the ball. The fielder could have done slightly better. He tried his best. But the outfield is really quick over here. This might just travel. That was half time. The next ball might just travel. Or Imran might just get his wicket. Sarfaraz, he is a monster when it comes to big hitting. Oh, he has done it again. This would be 4 again. That's what. He is not timing it well. Both the shots are not off the middle of the bat. Generally, he deposits them for big sixes. Good bowling by Imran in spite of considering two boundaries. 19 runs at the end of over number 3. Naresh comes in to bowl to Sachin. Sachin has been kept quiet by Naresh. Imran tried to keep Sarfaraz quiet, but he got away with those 2 boundaries. Those were not 2 of his best shots. Sarfaraz generally is not known for those ragged shots. He is a pure cricketer with some nice shots. Oh, this is good bowling by Naresh. Has kept a batsman who is known for hitting some good boundaries quiet. But this is prudent batting by them. They understand it's a 20-over game. They'll have few bowlers whom they can score off against. So not going against the opening bowlers. Also, Jimmy is one good bowler. Might just see him going up and over into the covers with the angle which is trying to take the ball away from the batter. See a shot into covers coming in. Outside the off stump. That has to be a wide. Wicketkeeper is doing it so nonchalantly without any trouble. He's stopping those balls. Fabulous work. There's no long off, no long on, in fact there is extra cover. A beautiful bowling. He is into his rhythm. That's good bowling. The ball is moving away at a brisk pace. Not easy to handle. Most importantly, Sachin's feet aren't moving today that much. He's a player known for his hand-eye coordination, but he has a very good technique. The moving ball and the new ball is creating some troubles for him. Once he gets into his half, he's going to smash them. Very strong hitter this guy is. He's been kept quiet by some good bowling by Naresh. Oh, brilliant stuff. Both by the bowler and the wicketkeeper. Look at the take. Easily done. They have to take it light because they will get some bowlers to hit against. Fielding restrictions or no fielding restrictions, these guys can hammer them all around. It's a high scoring ground, this one. Very quick outfield. He might just get a boundary or a sixer on this ball. That's wide. Yes, has to be. Very wide outside the off stump. Is not happy with that decision. No bowler is when it comes to any free decision. Sachin just not moving his feet that well. Just standing in his place and trying to hit the ball. That's how he plays, uses his hands. Yes, will Sarfaraz will face him after a long time. He's almost got Imran's most of the balls. You might just see a delightful cover drive or a strong shot down the ground. That's a good call. Good fielding by Imran. This is brilliant stuff by the RP Warrior Lions. Just 3 runs in this over.
Boosted energy, boosted है life. Iron से iconic enersal, energize. Iron से iconic enersal, energize. Iron से iconic, iron से iconic, iron से iconic, iron से iconic.
He is continuing meanwhile. Bowling his third over in. He's bowled well. Sachin understands the dynamics of this game. Does not want to give it away now. You remember, even they were 30 after 4 overs. They are 22. This is good running. Score moves on to 23. Would just allow Sarfaraz batting for the next 10-12 overs. In fact, he might go all the way. Play up to 18th and 19th over. Very rarely does he give it away. And if you drop him or give him chances, he will definitely defeat you in that. But that's so delicately done. Beautiful touch. Just a single. Two of the prolific batsmen have not been allowed to go through. Sachin, he might just go big on this one. Instead, he's been kept quiet. Brilliant stuff from this left-arm spinner. I haven't seen Sachin kept quiet for whatever matches I've covered him. 9-10 of them, not more. But I haven't seen him kept quiet for such long. And he does not give it away. He generally goes for big shots. Today, this is a better innings, I would say. Because he's planning, having a bigger goal on his mind. Forget about the small objectives. That's beautifully done. This will race away towards the boundary. It will take some stopping. Instead, it goes for a boundary. That's nicely done. Sachin, I have seen him giving it away so many times, getting those quick 30-40 runs, 20-40 runs and getting out. Today he is playing like Sarfaraz. So they want to continue and they want to take it deep. They have some big hitters down the order. KT, if he gets to needs to get 40-50 runs in the last 3-4 overs, he is capable. Current Tandon. You might see some entertainment by him late in the order. Oh, there is Navid who can bat well, give a good support. He can play some delightful stroke as well. So there are certain batters who can provide with that batting touches. So let's see. Oh, that is good stuff. Jimish comes in. He is their main bowler. He is the one who can be the one who can take a lot of wickets. He comes in. If they play him well, they will get one or two bowlers whom they can score runs against. Imran has bowled well. Naresh looked good. Jimish, the first change is looking better. That is so smartly played. They understand each other's game. They understand these are the couple of bowlers whom they have to be slightly prudent. Sachin, meanwhile, will go big against him because one of them have to go big. But that's nicely done. What a good shot that is. That will travel all the way for a boundary. Fantastic hit into the mid wicket cow corner region. Beautifully done. Authentic cricket shot from the Super Cop. Sachin Jadwal. Now he's playing a proper. This is very unlike Sachin. Sachin generally goes mad at every ball. He is playing a proper crucial innings. They want both of them. They want to go deep. They want to take it deeper. Maybe score 120 or something at the end of 15 overs and then go for those 62 runs in the last 5. And if they get an over in between which they can score those 20 runs over 2-3 of them in fact. Remember they got 81 did the RP Lions in the last 6. So the Warriors they got 80, even they can manage 60 in the last 6. Nicely handled. Sarfaraz, this is so peculiar of him, he'll just walk those singles. This is intriguing battle on this Tuesday. This is a clash of titans, clash of two batting powerhouses. Just saw what Santosh can do, what Jimmy can do. Let's see what Sarfaraz and Sachin have to offer. This is what they can do. Easily milk any bowling attack. They got a boundary and now they're taking singles. This is a shot and a half. This will go all the way. What a good shot this is. That's why I said this guy is very strong. Just showing his glimpses what he can do against one of the best bowlers of the opposition. What a shot that is. Up and over into that long off region where the fielder was stationed. To have a courage of like hitting over him and hitting well past over him. This is what Sachin we know. What a good shot that is. Pure power into that one. A good over in which they got a few runs. 13 of them in fact. Oh, Sarfaraz! He goes big. The Scars are in a lot of trouble whenever he goes big. This is the Sarfaraz and Sachin we know of the last two balls. That's why I said these guys are dangerous. And they were just warming up to the occasion and they just started to explode now. 47 runs. I beg your pardon. That is Yash, not Imran. Yash bowling his second over. And Yash has been taken a few runs now. He might go once again now. He goes for concession of sixes. Oh, that was hammered. Best part is he's safe. His fingers should be safe. Because look at Sachin. Who can say he's not a teenager? He runs like a teenager. And so Sarfaraz is just taking matter of 5-6 steps. 6 steps like Karen Pollard and he's through. This is entertainment now. This over might go for plenty. In fact, for 20 plus even. They've got 6, in fact 8 of the first 2 balls. We might get even 16 of the next 4. A couple of sixes and a boundary on cards now in this over. A beautifully bowled Sachin and Sarfaraz. They won't. Oh my god, this is brilliance. Super stuff. 2 consecutive couples. At this age, they are not in their teens. They are not in their early 30s. Maybe 35 plus, both of them. But stamina, energy to get those. He's taking his breath back. 10 runs of the first 3 balls. You might just see a sixer coming. But this is smart. This is smart by him, not giving it away. They got 10 of the first 4. Sarfaraz might be tired running those 2 braces back to back. Quick ones, in fact. This time just a single. He is in a mood today to run and make them run. 11 runs. Generally he jogs and walks his single. Today he is sweating and running. The temperature has been on a higher side in the last 3-4 days. That meanwhile it was winter now. Again some chill today, but not that kind of weather which we expect in a winter. Let's see what Sachin does. Last ball. They got 11 in this over. Oh, that is boundary. That's pure shot. Into the extra coverage and fantastic. 1 bounce. He gets another boundary. 15 run over. That will take the scoring to 56. Almost similar. In fact, they're going ahead. They had 57 runs at 8 overs. These guys have got 56 in 7 overs. Nicely done. They're taking the first run quickly. That would be the only run which they get. Oh, that was poor shot. No foot movement. Nothing in it. Almost a nothing shot. The cut shot may come into force now. That player over there behind point maybe. He'll use his space. Oh, that's what he was trying to. But that's good. Bowling close to his body, pitching the ball slightly up. It wasn't there to cut. The previous one was, but the foot movement wasn't. This one was closer, but not the right choice of shot. Perhaps a straight hit down the ground, or a firm push towards the wideish long on region, or a flick towards the leg side would have been a better option, covering the line of it. Sachin has his unique style. Generally opens his stance and plays differently. Does not come into the line of the ball. Just uses his hands. More of Virendra Sehwag type batsman. That's what he'll do. Give room for himself and go for those big ones. His school doesn't have to. The scoring rate has been taken care of. It's quite good. Not bad at all. Even if they get 75, 80 runs, they were 70 at the end of 10 overs. These guys are well ahead. This is fine. They need 9 runs per over. They're going a nice rate of 8 runs per over. Brilliant bowling. He's trying to give himself some room. There is where you don't get the full face of the bat coming into picture. But that's his forte. That's his way of playing. That's his way of getting runs. He just gives room to himself, backs away and hits and tries to cut or hit it down the ground. You cannot bowling in his half. This one will just be straight into the hands. That would be the first wicket. He just gave it away. No, it just decides against it. Sarfaraz completes the single, walks it over in fact. This is smashed. This would be one bounce into the fence. This is super stuff by the big tall opening batter. Oh, he has got his man. That's a big wicket. Sarfaraz gets out. He gets out. That would be the biggest man of the opposition out. Very rarely does he give his wicket this way, because I haven't seen him actually. Most of the times I have seen him playing all through 20 overs. For the first time I have seen him getting clean bowled, that too of a spinner, because spinners he just hammers them. So that's the reason he's not happy with himself. KT comes in. That's a good decision to promote him. So it's 67 now. 67 at the end of 9 overs in fact. Another good over comes to an end. So 67 runs, 65 runs at the end of this over, and couple of wickets. That's the important part. And two of their prolific batsmen are out. And 9 overs done and dusted. 65 runs for the loss of 2 wickets. Has been promoted, and we might see some big shots coming in. I remember he hit 7 sixes coming in at number 8. Had hit 7 sixes in one of the matches last year in that like 40 plus tournament, if I remember. Oh, that's nicely bowled. And Karan was squared up, but he's playing. If he plays long, you might see some entertainment. He might be in for some entertainment if Karan gets going. They get a couple. Dilchad. Straight to the field. A good call. Loud and clear, no. Plays with soft hands. Dr. Dilshad. Why Navid hasn't come up? Generally, he bats at number 1 to 4 position, and he's a good batter. He's the skipper. He has given chance to his other man. Also, we have Falli, who is Fardin. In fact, he'll be coming in soon. This Karan is a good promotion. This is beautifully hit. Straight to the fielder, but that's nicely picked up. Karan Tandon. Karan Tandon might just go very big on this ball. Maybe into the cow corner region. That's a wide. That's gonna help a bit. Remember, even they were 70 at the end of over number 10, and they had lost a couple of wickets. But these two guys are their best batters, and they have lost both. That's two wides. Oh, that slashed straight to the fielder. Unfortunate end. He is a big hitter. He lost his wicket. Not an ideal way to for him to get out. He could have been happy if he was caught at long off and long on. That was there to be hit. He looks disappointed. That's a very big wicket. Take my word, he could have been dangerous. Don't discount this guy. Now it comes in to replace Karan. He got an important wicket in the last over. He got the best man of the opposition. Sarfaraz was out. Dilshad and Naveed. Beautifully turned over. We'll wait for the umpire signal. Umpire says leg byes. Oh, this is dangerous. Oh, that would have been curtains for him. That's beautifully bowled. I had no idea about it. Just one run. Take a single, go to the other end. Navid played one delightful drive, a ball back. Let's see whether Navid goes for another. All the big hitters have gone. Fardeen is one who can hit the big shots. That kept low. Oh, that wasn't a good shot by him, Navid. He played one delightful stroke previously. So 82 runs at the end of 11 overs. 9 overs to get 100 runs. Santosh, he'll bowl his third over. He has bowled well. Tosh against Navid. That's nicely bowled, not giving him much space to work. Good running by Navid. He's very quick. Couple of runs added to the total. They needed one of them to stay, either Sarfaraz or Sachin. Oh, this is brilliantly done. Straight to the fielder for a single. That is up and over. Will it go all the way? Yes, it does. The boundary of the last ball will help. 10 runs of this over. They need exactly 90 runs to win this one in the next 7. 13 runs per over needed. 13 runs per over needed from here on.
Boosted energy, boosted है life. Iron से iconic enersal, energize. Iron से iconic enersal, energize. Iron से iconic, iron से iconic, iron से iconic, iron से iconic.
For a boundary. No, good work by the fielder. He went all the way 20 meters towards his right to stop that one. That's good work. He went from cow corner to deep square leg and stopped 2 runs for his team. Just a couple. Jimish. Navid has handled him well. Navid has played better. Generally, he is one of the better bowlers. In fact, the best bowler. And Navid has handled him well. They need 13 runs per over from here on. So they will need a boundary every over. Oh, that is outside the off stump. That's wide. That was bowled with extra pace. Navid, meanwhile, skipping down the ground, trying to give him charge. They will have to target one bowler. Jimmy won't be that easy. That's nicely done. Again, a single. Navid has looked good. Dilshad and Navid. Dr. Dilshad, Navid Sharif. One's a doctor, another one is an industrialist. Navid Sharif, of course, he owns Nithon Walls, one of the prime leaders in valve manufacturing. Yes, bowled well, Jimish. and has got good protection in that cow corner and mid wicket. Why do I feel this last ball would make some headline over there? It will be a boundary or a wicket, maybe. Navid is itching to get away, and Nimish wants to take his wicket. That is very. He just came in the way. That's the reason. That's why umpire said he couldn't see what was happening there. See, they were 100 at the end of 14 overs, and they are 99. The best part was Santosh was still there, and Jimish was still there. Here, neither Sarfaraz nor Sachin are there. So that's the difference. They had lost a similar number of wickets. The best part was there at the big hitter in the bank. So they were almost same 99 and 100 after 14 overs. They needed Karan in this over against a spinner. That would have been a better option. He's already out. They need 14 runs per over from here on. 6 over, 83 runs to win. That's a full toss. He wasn't at the pitch of the ball. Couldn't get that strong connection. A dipping full toss, a lower full toss. Yeah, now it goes big, but straight to the fielder. And the ball just swivels and perplexes the fielder over there that had that swivel and curl on it. 4 runs for Navid. He is looking to be positive and proactive. That's beautifully played again. That would be in the gap just for a single. Dilshad has to go for big shots. No point just playing those 20 overs. They have to go for it. They got 6 in the first 3. They got a boundary which they wanted. They want 2 boundaries every over if they want to win this one. Seven runs. Navid might just go big on this one. He goes one-handed. That is 4 runs. They are in hunt. They got 2 boundaries in this over. They got 11. Still 1 short. In fact, 2 short of the par score which they want. They want 14 every over. They might still want 1 more. Now it might still get another. That was a one-handed boundary. He might go in covers this time. You went downtown. Good end to that over. 11 runs off that over. They need exactly 72 in the next 5. So run rate of 14.5 fine, 14.5 from here on. 14.4 to be precise. So 5 overs in which to get those 72 runs. Oh, that's beautifully done. But not much pace on the ball. Will not allow them to go for more than 1 run. Throw has been good. They need 71 in the next 29. They want an over which goes for 20. In fact, they want 2 overs such. This they have to target this over. Oh, that's brilliantly hit. Has been very good, Imran. He has bowled well. That would be his last over. Dr. Dilshad. That's not going to help them. They need minimum 2 boundaries and over. Perform or perish. They have to have somebody else playing those big shots. Oh, that's a full toss. That has to go for a boundary. That's good work. Super stuff. Couple of runs. Now it's looking good, but they want to have few sixes coming in now. Couple of boundaries will help of the last 2 balls. Oh, this is just short of the fielder over there. In fact, way short. They need a boundary. Just 6 runs of this over so far. That's not going to help. Now it's running very well. 117. They need 67 runs in the next 4. That's nicely bowled. They got a boundary. It's very well bowled. Down the leg side, that would be 5 wides. The keeper has kept so very well. That's the first time he has missed out. Probably very difficult even for MS Dhoni to stop those kind of balls. Down wide, down the leg side, not easy. That's nicely bowled, Kishan. That would be Naveed's wicket. A couple of runs added. A couple of runs added. So RMV, in fact, RP Warriors are, as we expected, they are a very strong team and they are going great guns. That's what I said. They had to get Santosh out, and that's the difference between the two teams. And Jimmy, he is brilliant actually. He has bowled well, and that's the reason RMB had any chance. They had to get Jimmy out early. They had to get Santosh out early, and that's what I said. From 100, that team went on to 182. The last 6 overs, they got 82 runs. Perhaps that's the difference between the two teams. So 123 at the end of 17 overs, 15 runs needed. 49 runs needed in the next. The pass surge now, they need 59 runs in the next 3 overs. They need almost 20 runs every over. That's beautifully done, but there is a straightish long off. They get a couple. That's going to help in the final analysis. Now it's on strike. It's going completely the Warriors' way. They deserve to be. They are a champion side. Jimesh, Santosh, fabulous to watch. Piyush was splendid. Santosh, more importantly, has done an all-rounder's job. Batted well, bowled well. Uh, Missed out again. He goes for the big one into the mid-wicket region. Gets a boundary. It's becoming a one-sided affair now. That's what the difference was. Those overs, couple of overs where they went for 14, 22, 15. That was the difference between winning and losing. That's a full toss. Missed out. He goes for the big one. That would be just a single. 140 runs. 18 overs, 140. Uh, they need exactly 42 in the next two. Oh, that's nicely done down the ground. 141 now. They need 41 runs to win this one in the next 11. They want to get closer. This is brilliant bowling. That's a very good shot. That would be 4 runs. Very difficult to stop this one. If he manages to. Oh, that's super stuff. That's super stuff. Just saved 1 run for his team. Good commitment shown. The Warriors are playing like Warriors. Oh, this is a super shot. That's going to be 4 runs. Nothing less. Naveed showing his class. Perhaps he could have got better like support from his mates. He's not the batsman who will give you big sixes, but he can play some delightful boundaries. They'll come close because maybe eventually in the end this run rate might come into a factor. Oh, that's smashed. That's going down the ground. The long off had to go all the way. Dr. Dilshad completes a couple. Hundred and 51. They need exactly 31 in the next 6 balls. RP Warriors just proving why they are considered one of the top teams and why they are touted to go all the way. They have some good set of young players. Jimesh was great. Santosh was brilliant. And those two guys, their innings was crucial. And Piyush, they gave them a good start. Remember, they got 81 in the last 6 overs. Hit into the covers. The ball's racing away. Oh, that's a delightful stroke. That's a fabulous hit. 6 all the way. What a good shot. He's not an easy bowler to get away. He did it just disdainfully. Navid is on 54. That sixer he gets his 50. 54 runs for Navid. Perhaps he could have got a little more company. He goes for it again and he will be getting another one. No, just a couple. He moves on to 56. That's the only interest remaining now. 3 balls, 20 to win. Can he get 3 sixes? And just fall short by a run. Oh, he gets the first one. This will go all the way, is it? No, they haven't allowed that even. Dilshad does not want to give him strike. Now it should be getting the strike. $19 to win of 2 balls. 2 balls, 19. Academic interest left now. He'll get one more ball, the last ball to face Navid. The batting sub hasn't got an opportunity to come in. 1 ball, 3 sixes needed. 1 ball, 18 to win. He cleans him up. The last ball was meant for Navid to be dismissed.
Boosted energy, boosted life. I say iconic enersal.